Bleed black and gold, buff forever. You already know, man. It's your boy, T Green, and I'm back with another one.
Anybody who has played any type of sport, either youth, high school, middle school, college, you name it, was given a number, right? And sometimes that number, you don't even know it's gonna mean so much to you later on. And what I mean by that is, for example, I was number 78 in high school. And that number stuck with me throughout the years, even when I went on to play collegiate football. And it's just something about that number. I don't have a crazy story or anything like that. But some of these players for our CU Buffaloes has those stories where you just be like, oh man, now I see why certain players has to wear certain numbers. Certain players, I should say, numbers mean so much to them. So with that being said, let's speak on some of these players who has recently came out in these past few, media presses and spoke about what their uniform numbers mean to them and how they got those numbers and things of that sort. And some of them is pretty cool. So starting out with our offensive lineman, Justin Myers, right? He wears number 66, and he said this. He said, in high school, I used to play on the defensive line. I was number 99. I was a big Aaron Donald fan. We lost about 30 players in my senior year of high school. I switched positions and ended up playing left tackle and defensive tackle. And I'm like, you know what? Let me flip that number upside down. So I became number 66. I have this thing. It's like you follow behind me if you want to score. Route 66 is an actual highway. It's kind of clever. Now that was smooth. Now moving on to linebacker Jaylen Wester, number 25, y'all. Now he recently had to change his number because he used to rock 21. And we already know who rocked 21 on the team, and that's Big Dog Shiloh. So he can't get that 21 number right now. He said this though. He said, my jersey number that has a significant meaning behind it is number 21. I'm just rocking the number 25. I'm just always blessed to be here. Even though I went with number 25, it's a different number, but it's gonna be the same thing I'm bringing when I'm on the field. It's the same Jaylen Wester, just a different number. So I feel you on that. Now moving on to defensive lineman Chidozie Nwankwo, number 97. He said, Coach Prime doesn't believe in low digit numbers for defensive linemen, which is fine. That's how it's gonna be in the league. But I took number 97 because of Aaron Donald, his number in college. I want that number. I'm going to try to live up to it. Now that's dope. Hey, my man, if you could live up and be 1/10 of Aaron Donald, you going to be a big dog. Now moving on to defensive lineman BJ Green II, number 35. He had this to say. That was the number I was given as a walk-on, Green said. When you think of number 35, you don't think about nobody but me and other than Kevin Durant, which is real because I can't think of another number 35 besides them two. Think about it. Moving on to wide receiver Will Shepherd, number 14. He said this. In high school, I wore number 3 for a long time. Shepherd said, I wore number 20 when I was little because of my dad. But once I started playing receiver, I focused on number 3. When I got to Vandy, I couldn't wear number 3 because it was taken. Then when it came time to change numbers in my sophomore year, the only available number was 14. I kind of just made it mine. That's been my thing ever since. And that's real, man. Keep rocking, big dog. Because, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to be ecstatic seeing that number 14 go into the end zone. Cornerback Colton Hood. He said this. My number is 1. I like wearing number 1, Hood said. I wear number 1 after my older brother, Khalid. I look up to him. He's the reason why I wear it. Coach Prime give number 1 to guys who stand out the most. I'm battling for it in fall camp. Right now, I got number 3. I like it. Number 3 means divinity. I'm just doing what I do in it. I don't care too much about the number because the player makes the number. So I can wear number 99. If I'm out there balling, it doesn't even matter. Hey, that's real, bro. Okay, that's a humble approach. Wide receiver Jimmy Horn, number 5. Man, this one was kind of deep. He said, I wear number 5 because of 5 people I lost, which meant a lot to me. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that one. He said, I didn't have any purpose wearing it back then, but as I got older, things happened and made me lean more towards that number 5. So, man, rest in peace to those who he have lost. And, boy, that's deep there, man. Whew. Offensive tackle Khalil Benson, number 67. He said this, my uncle wore it, and both of my cousins wore it, Benson said. It's just been going down the line. All of the men in my family are wearing it right now. If you're playing football and are in position to have that number, then it's number 67. It's a family tradition. We're a big sports family, and we are trying to have something we could pass down to generations to set a standard, something that says he wore that number. So if you're wearing it, you gotta be that dog. You gotta wear it the right way. Woo, woo. Now that's another deep one with that. Oh, man. Now, defensive end Chidozie McCoy, number 40. He said this, I picked number 40 because we had Jordan Dominic. He was 44 last year, McCoy said. He just took that one, which was like a family number. But I feel like number 40 was a nice number for me. I look up to Von Miller as well. That number fit me and my rushing style. Okay. I respect that. And then we gonna end it off here with big dog Jordan Seaton, our offensive tackle, who wears the number 77. He put always wanted to wear number 7 as a youngin', Seaton said. I always wanted to be a skill guy, so I always worked on my feet and played basketball. Then I just kept eating. And look at that. I'm 250 pounds, so I'm playing O-line. You can't wear a single digit, so I said, why not just wear 77? So y'all remember he had 77 on when he played at IMG, so it's only right, you know what I mean? So that's kind of funny though, but hey man, I was laughing when the bruh said, I kept eating. But yeah, man, so hey, these I see you buff players and they numbers and why they wear these particular numbers and why it means so much to them, man. But man, I wish these boys nothing but the best during the season, and that way they could put these numbers up on the billboards when we run it up, you know what I mean? Because you already know the motto.
You already know the motto, man. Another day above ground is what? Truly a blessing. Like, share, subscribe, tune in with your boy, T Green, and I'm going to be right back with another one.